Good evening. I am Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Today is Monday, February the 21st. Today is actually Nina Simone's birthday, the singer. And of course, she would be a Pisces. So happy birthday to Nina Simone. If you don't know who that is, do some research on her. She was like the Lauryn Hill of her day, a very conscientious singer-songwriter. Okay, so just to get started right away, Cash App, PayPal, and description link if you'd like to donate. Hit the like and subscribe button, send encouragement. Please funnel through me clearly and directly for the intended collective, the energy and information needed, protected from outside influences and low vibrational entities that seek to confuse and distort the divine messages. Please allow the intended listener to extract what is needed to put them on their highest path to their highest good. Use my tongue to channel the right words to deliver. It's plain and simple so as to be understood with clarity and provide insight to their guided pathways in this life and maybe even the next. Amen and Amen Ra. Alright, so let me see. What are the messages today? What are the messages today? What are the messages today? Okay. Okay. You got a Ten of Pentacles reverse, Queen of Cups reverse, Six of Cups, are those the rest of my cards? What, y'all want me to write a whole Bible? One last card, please. Obviously, these cards are not high enough. Otherwise, you'd be able to see them. There we go. Clarify. Give me one more card. One more card. All right. So the card that we have on the table today, we got a Queen of Cups reverse, Ten of Pentacles reverse, Six of Cups. Then we got a Queen of Swords, Five of Wands reversed, Judgment reversed, the Emperor reversed, Two of Wands, and Eight of Swords reversed. Bound. Someone is trying to become unloosed from something. Somebody's trying to become unbound. Clarify that Ten of Pentacles reverse, please. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles reverse. I missed that. Sorry. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles reverse, please. Ten of Pentacles reverse. Got the Sun card. The Ten of Pentacles reversed. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles reversed, please. Ten of Pentacles reversed. Please clarify that. Okay. Alright, so someone is in a stuck place, getting into a stuck place very quickly. Okay. Why is the Sun there? Why is the Sun there? Oh, the Strength reverse. Okay. Someone could either, this is Leo energy, or someone could be stuck due to someone possibly abusing power. Someone could be abusing power on someone. Maybe someone could be blackmailing someone. I don't know. Strength reversed. Clarify that Queen of Cups reversed. Clarify the Queen of Cups reversed, please. Clarify the... Okay. All right. King of Wands energy. Okay, so this Queen of Cups is in a King of Wands energy. All right. Interesting. So someone is that's very manipulative with emotions could be either using possibly sex appeal or people's whatever people like about that person, or whatever they have that they're able to persuade people with. Someone is in that type of an energy. Whatever low vibrational talent or skill they have, to manipulate people using their emotions, they might be doing that right now with the Queen of Cups in this King of Wands reversed energy here. Who's the Queen of Cups reversed? Who's the Queen of Cups reversed? Okay, they're trying to... Oh, okay. They're working very hard to convince a group of people, possibly. Yeah, someone is trying to be very persuasive, and they're using their ability to manipulate people. That's why the Queen of Cups is reversed out here. They're using the ability that they have because this is someone that they have something about them that people like. It's something about whether this person is extremely physically attractive. This could be someone that's very physically attractive or has some type of trait about them that they use to bend people in their direction. So whether it's sex that they use, it could be someone that's very sexual or that has the ability to flirt a lot. But this is someone that knows how to persuade people. This is someone that may be persuading people of something in their direction. And they're very manipulative with words, with whatever tools they have, whether it's their body, their personality, just something about them that people may like or gravitate toward. They're using that to manipulate people. Okay. Okay, and with the Six of Cups here, this could possibly be someone from your past. Someone that, it could be family, friends, but it's someone that you already know, basically. Interesting. This is someone you already know. What are they, clarify the Three of Cups. What are they trying to convince people of? What are they trying to manipulate people about? Okay. This person is trying to manipulate people because they are stressed out. They're in despair. They're not getting any sleep right now. Yeah, they're not getting... With this Nine of Swords here, this person is completely void of all sleep because they're worried about something. What is it that they're worried about? Okay. What is it that they're worried about? What's going on with this person? Okay. Okay. They're indecisive with the Two of Pentacles here. They're indecisive about what? Moving away from something energetically or physically even. But these are cups here. Cups represent energy and emotions. They're kind of... They're trying to persuade people. It's something that they have to make a decision about. Okay, with the Two of Pentacles here. And whatever that decision is, either they have to convince people that this is the right thing to do, or convince people of why they're doing it. I feel like whatever type of decision this is they need to make to leave something alone, perhaps, that they've been working on, it has not been working. And now they're wanting to move away from whatever it is that they're doing. But they have to convince a group of people. Why is it difficult to convince this group of people? What's going on with the Three of Cups? Clarify the Three of Cups. Why are they burdened about telling these people? Clarify that Three of... Okay. Two of Cups. Because of an offer. That people are no longer blinded about something that they were offered. Okay, you see, that's the Two of Cups. That's the Two of Cups and the Two of Swords here. Some people were offered something. Possibly they might have been offered something, but people are starting to see the truth. Yeah, that's the Two of Swords reversed. You see, they have a blindfold in the upright. Usually when people are not seeing the truth, or they don't want to see something and they're intentionally ignoring something. But in the reverse, sometimes it can mean that someone is starting to see the truth about a situation, you know, an offer that was made. What was this offer that... This offer has become, whatever it is, it's a burden. What kind of burden? I need to know. Tell me more about this offer that's a burden that was possibly made to people. What is this burden? It's bringing bad, whatever this is. This is Cancer energy, the Tech card. Okay? Cancer energy. This could be a Cancer, Aquarius. Or this could be a Cancer that's... Whatever this was, it's bringing them very bad karma. They're getting bad karma. And it's a burden. Whatever the offer was that they were making these people has brought bad karma, and it's a burden now. Okay. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Okay. Oh, the Queen of Swords may be a star. That's Aquarius card again. Newt. Oh, the Queen of Swords could possibly be an Aquarius. Now we have the Seven of Pentacles reversed. And the Knight of Wands. Someone did not get what they were expecting. Yeah. The Seven of Pentacles in the upright is a man in his garden looking at his crop, looking and inspecting, you know, the results. You know, it's like getting back on your investment. And in the reverse, somebody's not happy with the return on their investment. You know, the seeds that were sown, they're not happy with the crop. You know, they're not happy with the results. And this is the Knight of Wands here, possibly. And this could possibly be an Aquarius. Possibly. We will go further. Clarify that Five of Wands. Clarify the Five of Wands, please. Okay. 1, 2. Nine of Pentacles and Seven of Wands. Yeah, with this Five of Wands, it was a lot of fighting and conflict that might have been brought to someone. That may have been in Nine of Pentacles. Someone could be either living a very lavish or very comfortable lifestyle. And a lot of conflict may have been brought to this person with the Five of Wands and the Seven of Scepters. Well, someone's defensive. Interesting. Let's look at this Aquarius again. We got a Cancer. Aquarius reverse. It's a burden. Two of Swords. Someone wasn't seeing the truth about an offer. Queen of of Cups reversed. Is in despair now. I wonder if this possibly is an Aquarius that's in despair about something. In despair about and trying to convince others about something with regard to a Knight of Wands. Not happy with what they got, so they are defensive now. Who is this Queen of Swords over here? Who is this Queen of Swords? Who is this Queen of Swords? Who's the Queen of Swords? Ma'at. This is the Temperance card. Maybe someone that felt like they were in some type of an imbalanced situation. Okay. All right. Let's continue further. Interesting. All right. And can you please clarify for me Judgment reversed? Clarify Judgment reversed, please. Okay. Okay. Yeah, someone wants to change their mind. See, you got the Six of Cups twice here. Someone wants to reverse a judgment. Someone is seeing something, a situation, another way now. They're no longer blinded to the truth about some type of situation that they may have been in with an Aquarius. And this is someone that they've known for quite some time. So their attitude about this person, they've made a judgment, and now it's a judgment reversed. They're feeling differently about this person than they did in the beginning when they first met them and started dealing with this person, whatever this is. Because you got the Ten of Pentacles reversed here, which could be two people that might have come together, in some type of a union, whether it was a marriage, a relationship of some kind, but two people that have joined forces together, and it quickly became some type of situation where someone was abusing their power. Someone was abusing their power in some type of a relationship with this Ten of Pentacles here. And I feel like this might have been a relationship where one person might have been carrying the load more financially. Because I'm not seeing a whole lot of cups here. I'm seeing pentacles more than anything. Pentacles can represent finance. And this is some people that might have come together, where one person might have been carrying the financial burden more than the other. And usually when it's a situation like that, it's because they might have been dealing with a person that might have been with them for superficial reasons. Maybe they had some type of a sexual bind to this person, or they were very attracted to the person. It could have been some type of, or with a person for a certain status. It feels to me like some type of relationship where two people were together, where one person was taking care of all the finances, and more than likely the other person was in the relationship because of either the sex or either the look, the status of being with that person, wanting to have someone on their arm, or that person was very attractive. I feel like it might have been that type of a situation. The other person was providing something for them, and the other person was financing the relationship. But somebody in this relationship was abusing power with the Strength card reverse. And it quickly, like most of these relationships that are like this, it quickly, led them into stuck energy. People get tired of paying all the bills all the time. And if the other person was only with this person because they were providing for them financially, and whether they were there because they were there, the warm body in the bed, whether they were there because, hey, at least I have in-house pussy or in-house dick, whatever you want to call it. If that person was only there for financial needs, then more than likely that person was not giving emotionally and fulfilling that person completely. And if they got tired of sleeping with that person or providing whatever they were providing that person to keep them spending all their resources on them, and they're tired of doing it, they end up in a hangman energy. They would naturally end up in a hangman energy. Those superficial type of situations, they don't last very long. They don't last long, because when you don't get together with someone for the right reasons, eventually someone's going to start feeling used. But usually the person that ends up feeling used, they're in denial about the fact that they were using the other person too, because it's the reason that you took this person into your home. If this is a man or a woman that took someone into their home, and started taking care of them financially because that person was in exchange providing something for them. If it was a woman, it could be their youth and their beauty, or it could have been for sex. If it was a man, vice versa, it could have been the same thing. It could have been for his looks. It could have been to have somebody there, to fill a role for this person. This person might have some codependent issues. This could be an Aquarius whose resources were being used, or this could be either some other sign, or the Aquarius could have been using someone. Now, I did do a reading a couple of days ago, and I named it The Aquarius with the Magic Pussy. And it was about an Aquarius that was in a relationship with an Aries, and it seems this Aquarius was doing black magic to keep this person bound to her. So more than likely this Aquarius was financing this Aries, to stay with them in a relationship, and when they felt them getting away from them, they started, doing black magic on this person. And this Aquarius was all up in their head crazy, because they had just realized the person was doing black magic on them, but it still had them confused because, their mind was telling them, run, get away. But remember, they probably didn't fight it too much if the person was financing them too. So they, in a sense, they were both using each other. But then the Aquarius wanted to get away also, but also the natural urges, being that they were sexually attracted to this person as well, it kind of kept them hooked in as well. Even if they knew they were under black magic, depending on how different people's sexual schedule urges are, how much time can go by before that stuff builds back up, and you have an urge and you want to have sex again, and you got somebody that will never say no to you or turn you down, and you're, this person was going back and forth like, do I really want to get rid of this? And have to, I don't know if it's something out there available for me right away, in a couple of days, when I need to hit it again. So if I leave this situation right here, I might not be able to come back. She might replace me. Okay, so I don't know if this is a continuation from that reading, but let me go a little further into this. So it looks like other people might be involved in this situation with the Three of Cups. Now, the Sun card did come out, so this person, one of the two people in this relationship might have been stuck, and wanting to get out of whatever type of relationship this was. And perhaps that is going to make them happy. This is just to release this whole situation and walk away from it. Maybe right now they feel like their blue skies are gray. Just having this person in their life. Maybe they're just sick of this person. But either way, maybe once they release the situation, it'll bring the sun. It'll bring happiness. This relationship could be creating blockages in their life right now. Some people, I'll tell you a quick experience of mine that I have when I was going through my shadow work and going through my healing process. A lot of us don't realize just because you might not be severely codependent, or you might have healed a certain amount, you might feel like that you're completely healed from codependent situations when you're actually not. You are not completely healed from being codependent until you can literally stand on your own 2 feet and understand that you are divine love. You don't need love from another person. You are love within yourself. When you come in union with your masculine and your feminine, you no longer have to be in a relationship with someone. You don't need someone's company. You don't need anyone there, because you formed some type of a union and bond with yourself where you've become everything that you need. Now, I know that's a little bit hard to understand. You can have someone add to your joy, but you don't need anybody else to make you happy. The thing that keeps, when you have a very, very strong magnetic attraction to somebody, a lot of times you don't realize it, but that magnetic attraction that you have towards someone, I can't get this person out my mind. I feel this person pulling me. Both of us are feeling the same way. Both of us feel drawn to each other, like this. I don't know what it is. Maybe we just have that sexual chi, whatever. No. If you're being drawn to that person like a magnet like that, and it's very intense, 9 times out of 10, there is a lesson in that person for you. And there is a lesson in you for that person. We are all born with lessons inside of us when we're born here on this 3D existence. And to get those lessons, you are going to be drawn and attracted to the people that are here to give you those lessons. And then you're going to be their polar opposite. So it's going to be a lesson for you too. So if you're a person that is a pushover, if you're a person that is a giver, a people pleaser, if people you're a giver. You're a giver. You're the person that does too much for everybody before they do anything for you, and don't expect anything in return. And then the other person is a taker. They never give. The other person is used to people doing stuff for them, and they're quick to take and slow to give. And you're quick to give and slow to take. Both of you are going to magnetically attract to each other, because that's something that you have to heal. Whatever you're born with, okay, and whatever traits that you develop in your childhood that need to be healed, because that's the lesson, or one of the many lessons that you came here for. You are going to be sexually, heavily, energetically attracted to people that are going to give you those lessons. So you wonder why you meet some people and be like, oh, I really like this person. They must be the one for me. And they feel the same way about you. It don't mean that's your person. It means that person has a key inside of them that you need to unlock something inside of you, and you them. It's a lesson in there for you. I remember toward the end of one of my major lessons about freeing myself completely from being codependent, I told the Most High, while I was going through this lesson, I was dealing with someone at that time that really was not all that good for me. But, due to my abandonment issues from childhood, and due to a lot of the narcissistic abuse from childhood, I was a people pleaser, and I was very codependent, and a lot of other issues, that had to be healed. So what happened in that situation, I said, the spirit kept telling me, you need to let this person go. But I told the spirit, yeah, I know this person really isn't good for me, but I will let them go. Spirit, you are completely right. I agree with you. Yeah, I do see this, that, the red flags, this, that, and the other. Yeah, I know this person is fucked up. And yes, I will let them go. I will let them go just as soon as you bring me someone else. Yes. They told me, no, you need to I said, okay, I'm going to let them go, but you got to bring me someone else. You can't just leave me out here by myself. I said, I need something else to hold on to. I'm willing to let them go, Spirit, like you're telling me, this person's bad for me. I'm willing to release them, but you got to give me someone else. As soon as you show somebody else to me, I'll slowly release them, and latch on to the next person. And the spirit snatched me up by the back of my neck and said, No, we need you to stand on your own 2 feet completely. You have to heal completely. You're not getting anyone else. You need to fall back, step back, release that person. We're not sending you another person because we're trying to teach you to come in union with yourself, to heal those abandonment issues within yourself. We're trying to release you from what has this pattern of behavior that has been in you since childhood. And you're not going to get the lesson if we keep giving you another bottle and give you another bottle and another bottle. We're trying to wean you. We're not weaning you anymore. You need to stand on your own 2 feet and go within, and you heal that. Heal what the problem was. Heal whatever the issue was with your mother or your father or your brothers or your sister. Find out why you had those issues. What happened? And heal it. And we will not bring you another person until you can stand completely on your own. For years, if you have to. You have to be able to stand on your own 2 feet. And I don't mean financially, because I've always been completely independent. This has to do with emotionally. Always feeling like you're isolated or alone. Or, if you were separated from your family at a young age, not having those normal relationships that normal families have, with brothers and sisters that are close, and cousins and uncles and aunties. If you were in foster care, or if you bounced around because you came from a very unstable home, it's a very good chance that you might not have had solid relationships with family members. And people in a community, friends that you went to school with from childhood all the way to high school. If you were a person that were bounced around a lot and you never were able to form sound, solid bonds with people, then you're going to be or develop codependent issues, possibly. Not everyone does, but you may form codependent issues wherein when you do get a partner, whatever that partner is, you try to make and mold that partner to be every single thing that you are missing. And sometimes you can even become an emotional drain on that person because you're trying to make that person make up for the bond and the relationship that you didn't have with your mother or your father, your cousins, your aunties, your uncles, your brothers, your sisters, friends and family, because you were thrown around so much. And you're trying to make up for all of that with one person, and you latch on to them and you hold on for dear life. You have to heal those issues. If you didn't have those things, you have to heal it and find it within yourself. You'll find it within yourself. You'll realize also that once you heal yourself, you'll realize you don't have to try to seek out love from another person. Love is the highest form of energy powering the universe. And you don't have to go to another person to get that. That is something that you can get within yourself by going within and healing yourself and weaning yourself off of all the things that you feel like are bringing you that energy that feels like love, whether it be people, whether it be material things, whether it be a substance abuse of any kind. It's a lot of different things that we do to get this energy that might feel like love or in place of love or comfort when we've been missing these things in our lives. Once you heal yourself from whatever your childhood wounds are and you find how to generate that love out of yourself, you have a sun in your own energy center in your solar plexus. When you learn how to connect with the universe, that is the highest form of love there is. And once you start pulling that type of energy in, you don't need to depend on another person. Let me tell you, when you heal yourself completely of all codependency, you're not going to be attracted and drawn to people the way you used to, believe it or not. Now, I'm not saying your sex drive is going to be dead. What I'm saying is, you're not going to feel that very strong pull and urge, that you might have once had, when you meet people that you like, you might be attracted to them, but it's more than that that's drawing you to them than their face and their voice. It is something in their voice. It is something in their face. It's something in the DNA that's coded. And it's also unseen. It's also energy. And it's all coded for you because you are meant to link up with that person. Because like I said, you and that person both have the key to unlock wounds in each other that need to be healed. And once you have completely healed from codependency issues, don't get me wrong, you're going to be in lessons for the rest of your life while you are in human flesh. But while you are getting those lessons, if you've healed from codependency, you're not going to feel that strong, like magnetic urge to anyone. You're not going to feel it anymore. You may meet people that you might like, get along with, but the energy is going to be different. You're not going to feel any kind of way if someone comes or goes out of your life. That's what it means to be able to come in union with yourself. See, that's what happened with your Jesus, and that's what happened with Siddhartha, when they went off on their own and isolated themselves as monks, the monks that they were, to master themselves, to realize, yeah, I can be with another person, but I can also be completely alone. If a person walks away from me today or tomorrow, it will not change my energy. Nothing in my energy field, in my auric field, is going to change vibrationally. Because that's where I'm vibrating now. I've come in union with myself. If someone comes with me of the same vibration to add to that, then that is wonderful. But if not, that is wonderful too. You become indifferent to these things. Because you do become all you ever need. When you've reached the highest stages of mastery, which we're all very far from, because bitch disappear and reappear, you don't need another person anymore. Believe me when I tell you, you don't feel the need to be in a relationship. You don't feel I need to get married again. You don't feel that urge anymore. The ultimate goal is to be able to actually be by yourself, believe it or not. You came in this world by yourself. Now, like I said, if you get to a point where you're no longer codependent and you are indifferent to the idea of whether you're with someone or not, because you're vibrating at a high rate and you're able to be by yourself, you're fine completely, then you've healed those codependent issues within you. So I feel like possibly this type of relationship here that this Aquarius might have been in with whomever this other person is, maybe it could be this Aries right here possibly, or someone in a distorted masculine energy. I feel like this person maybe might be trying to justify now possibly to friends and others, about why this person might have done them wrong now leaving them. Because, I helped them pay their child support. I gave them money when they needed it. I gave and gave and gave, and this person gave me nothing, when in actually that person was filling a space in their life for them, because this person might have severe codependent issues that might need to be healed. See? 9 of Pentacles and the 7 of Scepters here. 7 of Wands. Someone is very defensive, maybe because they provided this person with a very lavish lifestyle. That's what I feel like happened here. I feel like what happened is someone provided someone with a very lavish lifestyle in exchange for them. I need you to fill my cup. I have deep-seated, deep-rooted abandonment issues that I try to fill with sex. That's why you're here, but that's only working for me while we're in the act, because we're really not emotionally, you're not emotionally bonded to me like that. But at least I know if I have you here in a relationship in this house, that's why all we have here is no cups. That's why all we have here is the 10 of Pentacles reversed. We only have a 10 of Pentacles reversed here because I provided you with a 9 of Pentacles. I provided you with a very comfortable home to live in. I even gave you a nice car to drive. I paid all your expenses. You got 3 kids. I gave you the money to send to your ex-wife to take care of your kids and any other side children that you had. You know, I took care of everything for you. You know, and you're just going to walk away from this, what I provided you, without giving me anything? But this person was giving this person something. This person was providing you something, so you thought. They were providing you momentary replacement for your abandonment issues and your codependency issues through sex. Yeah, they had sex with you, you know, in exchange for that. And that gave you a little bit of a sense of a connection, but it wasn't a real emotional connection. You only felt like it was while you were in the act. But outside of that, you didn't know where they were when they were running the street. You know that they were never emotionally connected to you because you could feel the difference. You knew that. But at least you had them physically at the times that you were in bed together. You had this person, and, you know, you're defensive to other people now. Now you're defensive to other people that were close to you because you're complaining to friends and family that you brought these people around and introduced them to. You're complaining to friends and family that you brought them around how bad this person did you. You're saying this person dogged you out. I provided them all these things, this lavish lifestyle, and you're defending yourself. You're defending yourself. You're only telling your side of the story, how you did everything in the relationship for them. 3 of Cups. And you're telling this to all of the people that know both of you. But you have narcissistic tendencies. And you might be overly sexual, but that's your way. And yeah, this is coming through the spirit. I feel like somebody needs to hear this. You might be overly sexual and narcissistic, manipulating with emotions, because that's how you feel like you have to get love. That's why you're the King of Wands reversed. You're the King of Wands reversed because you use your sex and your money to try to control people that you get into relationships with, to fill a place in your heart, you know, in your home, because you have not done your shadow work, and you don't want to do your shadow work. It's too long, it's too hard, and I need somebody here with me right now. I'm alone right now. I feel abandoned right now. I ignored my pain, and through all my life, I threw everything into my work. I worked very hard to build up, you know, a 10 of Pentacles and a 9 of Pentacles here. I worked very hard for everything that I have. So I knew this person never had emotion for me, but I thought that I could exchange money, you know, for them to make me feel like what I felt I was missing. Somebody here, so you're in a bit of a narcissistic energy where you manipulate people to try to fill a void in your heart that needs to be healed. And you use sex and money to do that, and then you play victim when the person walks away or wants to get away from you. You know, when the whole situation quickly, this is what happens to you right here. This is you right here. I'm going to show you. That's why it came out in these cards like this. Let me show you what you do. I feel like this is for an Aquarius. You abuse power. This is the Strength card reversed. You abuse power because you have the 10 of Pentacles here reversed. You abuse power, you know, your money, when you bring someone into your home and you finance them and take care of them, okay? So in return, you expect love, or give me something that feels like love at least. If I can't have love, I want you to provide me with what feels like love. Pretend for me. And you know they're pretending. But then when things quickly end up in the Hangman, when things very quickly end up in a stuck place, see, this is the 8 of Wands. This is how your relationships always go. It starts off with you financing someone, and you're using sex to bring them in. You're manipulating them with sex and emotions as the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups. You bring them around your friends and family. You're bringing them around your friends and family, and introducing them as the love of your life. We're in love with each other when you know it's only one way. And then you start to abuse power when you're not getting enough from this person, when the person is not acting well enough for you. I'm paying you to play a role for me. I'm paying you and you're not doing a good job anymore. You were in the beginning, but now, you're not showing up anymore. You're not showing up for me anymore. I see you got your eye on other people. You're disappearing on me. What's going on? You're not doing a good job playing the role that I am paying you. I am paying you to, and then it quickly descends. See, these arrows right here is something that happens very quickly. It quickly gets you in a hangman energy, in a stuck energy. And then you go back to the friends and family, and you complain to them. You're going back to the friends and family and everyone in your community, and you complain to them and tell them, look at the lifestyle I provided them. You see how you get defensive? You're going and telling one side of the story. I provided them everything they could ever want, And look how they're doing me. Look how they did me. Look how they did me. Now I want to have boundaries with this person because of my investment. This is an Aquarius. Yes. This is an Aquarius because now you're defensive with the Queen of Swords here. Now, I'm not yelling at you. I know I sound like, but that's just how I talk. I'm not yelling at you, Aquarius. Aquarius, what I'm saying is you're defensive now, because you're like, hey, I see what's going on here. You're like, hey, I see what's going on here. This is the Aquarius. You're looking at the return on your investment with the Seven of Pentacles. I invested a lot of money into you to pretend that you love me. I invested a lot of money into you to be my mother and my father that I didn't have. To be the relationship I didn't have with my father or my brothers or my sisters or my cousins, my aunties and my uncles. Whatever was missing. Even if you had all these people in the house with you, but emotionally they were not there for you. You can have people in the house with you, but they could block you out emotionally. It's all kinds of abuse. So I used my money, I invested in you, and I didn't get a return on my investment. And now you want to be the Knight of Wands and be single, wild, and free. And now you're saying, I see what this is. You're using me for my money. But let me tell you the problem with that. I'm going to show you the problem with that. Now, you're telling everybody, friends and family, that this person, because you're the Queen of Swords, you're straight to the point. You're seeing everything clearly. But the only problem is, you always knew what it was. You were in denial. You knew what it was. But you tried to make it look a certain way, like what it wasn't. That's why the Two of Swords is here. The Two of Swords is here is because you saw the truth in the beginning, but you refused to see it. You knew what the truth was, but you acted like you were blinded to the truth. You didn't want to accept it. You were in denial about it. You wanted a person to participate in a fantasy that was going on in your head. And now you're being the Queen of Swords. Now you're here being the Queen of Swords. Oh, this person has been using me all along. You knew what that unspoken agreement was when you let that homosexual into your house. You knew y'all had an unspoken agreement because you know goddamn well if you didn't provide that homosexual with a place to live, a car, and whatever else the hell you was giving this homosexual, that they would not have been there for you. You just pretended not to know this, so that you could, fit in with friends and family and people wouldn't talk about you. But now you're acting like you're no longer blind to the truth. Because the person ain't even coming home no more. They running. They trying to get away from you. Aquarius. If this is the same Aquarius from that last reading, you started doing black magic spells to try to keep this person, to control the situation. It became a burden for you. It became a burden. The Cancer card, that has to do with controlling something. You try to bring burdens into someone's life and to control them. I feel like this is a continuation from the reading I did, the Aquarius with the magic pussy, because it was an Aquarius with money that was trying to control a man, you know, with magic and money. She was trying to control a man with both magic and money. So now you may get a bit of karma for this. Now you're going to get some karma. And hopefully your karma is going to put you in a place where, yeah, this became a burden for you. I'm hoping what happens in this situation here, I sincerely hope that this puts you, I'm not even going to go into this Emperor reverse, because this can be any damn homosexual. I feel like this is a masculine energy, but it can be same sex. It doesn't have to be. It could be a female or a male doing this. But take the message. It's some healing that needs to occur in you. If this is a reoccurring pattern, and we know it is, we know it's a reoccurring pattern with you, because this is how your relationships quickly end up. You know, you find someone that you're attracted to that looks good on your arm, and you finance them. You get someone that is in a situation where they need you. It's like what I said before about the man that I talked to a while back ago that said, I don't want no woman that don't need me. He needs someone that is codependent, that cannot afford to live without him. He needs someone that is in some type of a situation, you know, where you can't afford to leave me. You know, you need someone to help you pay bills. You know, otherwise you can walk away, because I don't have the confidence that I'm good enough in myself for you to be with me, whether I can do something for you or not. Aquarius, you have to do some healing work. You have some inner child wounds. I don't even have to go too far into this anymore. You have some inner child wounds that need to be healed. Whether you were abandoned physically or emotionally as a child, it might not even have been with your family. It could have been with friends. It could have been in school. It could have been any type of situation going on with you. But whatever was going on with you, you've been ignoring it all this time. You have been ignoring it most of your life. I don't know if you were ignoring that on purpose or not. I don't know if it's self-esteem issues, why you feel that you have to do this to keep people. But God said it's time for you to start healing. It's time for you to take a look at yourself. Don't go into another relationship or situation. It's time for you to turn it in on yourself and find out why you feel as though you are not enough all by yourself to draw in the type of love that you want. Well, first you have to become the love of your life to yourself. Like I told you in the beginning of the reading. You need to become the love of your own life first. Okay? So if it's a self-esteem issue or a codependent issue because you might have been abandoned, whether emotionally or physically in childhood, it's time for you to start taking a look at that. You know, treat yourself. Don't go into another relationship. I know it can be hard sometimes because it's funny what the brain does. You know, the brain, you know, you have neural paths in your brain that are formed, you know, when you're used to eating a particular type of food. It forms a certain type of neural path in your brain. And then when you don't eat that food anymore, you know, you can go into a kind of a withdrawal, okay? When you do cocaine or a drug or a certain type of drink and it produces a certain type of feeling, certain endorphins in your brain are released, you know, it forms a neural path. This is something that soothes and relaxes your body. Your body gets used to this chemical reaction, and then your body reacts to it and relaxes. And then when you cut that off, all of a sudden, your body goes into withdrawal. It's the same thing when you're in a relationship with someone and you're used to having someone physically there. You're used to someone's physical touch. You're used to someone's voice talking to you. When they send you a text message, you read the text message. It releases endorphins in your brain that make you happy, that make you feel things. It makes your body feel all warm and cozy because that person has formed a neurological path in your brain, okay? There are therapists that will explain this to you, okay, if you do need to seek therapy. So if you're used to hearing that person's voice and it soothes you, okay, or feeling that person's touch and it soothes you, you probably want to hurry up and get another body in their place because you're trying to keep from going into withdrawal. Which is why a lot of times people go into therapy. You know, you literally have to wean yourself off of those things that your brain has formed a neurological pathway for. It's kind of like a big grass field. If you walk through a grass field on the exact same path every day for a year, eventually over time, you know, it's going to become a dirt path. So if you were in a relationship with someone for a period of time, used to having them around, used to feeling their touch, hearing their voice, it formed neurological paths in your brain like that grass path, that path in the grass. So when that person goes away, you go into withdrawal. And that's the thing that makes you want to hurry up and get them back in your life or replace them really quickly. Because now that path is there, but that person is not there to fill it, to walk it, to stimulate to your brain to give you that warm, fuzzy feeling anymore you were getting. And now you have to heal that because your body is going into withdrawal because it's not getting that from them anymore. So what you have to do is, and it's not an easy thing. People are like, just break up with them, just walk away. You know, it's not that easy. It's not that easy because it's a chemical effect that's going on in your brain, and your brain is what sends the impulses out and feelings to your body as well. That's why a person can become physically ill when someone they have loved for over 50 years has passed away, and a person can die of a broken heart. You know, because emotional pain affects your body physically. It can make you sick. So sometimes when you're going through a healing process, I know it's not easy. That's why you keep trying to replace this person with another person, but you have to cut people off completely and allow yourself to heal. And in its place, until that neural path in your brain goes away that they created by being there, you're going to have to do things, maybe go to a spa, maybe get massages. You have to do some self-care, do some things to ease your body. You know, soak in a warm tub, go to jacuzzi, do whatever you have to do, but you're going to have to do things to rest your body because your body's going to go into withdrawal. From I'm telling you, if you were in a relationship with someone for a period of time, you know, your body can go into withdrawal when they go away because you were used to a chemical reaction that was going on in the brain by their touch and by the sound of their voice and their presence and having them there. So you have to do things to relax your body from stress. Light candles for a period of time. But you have to wean yourself off of that. You have to allow grass to grow back in that dirt path that person created in your brain. That's that neural path. You know, it's like grass has to grow back there, and that takes time. That's why it's a healing process. That's why when you're healing from somebody, sometimes you have to go no contact completely to allow yourself to heal. And during that time, it is not easy because you're tempted because, like a crackhead, you are in withdrawal. It's the same thing with your children with these video games. You know, why, if you take a game from them that they've been playing every day for years and you remove their game, do they lose their mind? Or if you take that cell phone from them, because every time they play a game or do something on their cell phone, it is forming neural paths in their brain. Aquarius, I hope this message was helpful to you. There are some patterns that you have of codependency. You might have some abandonment issues and self-esteem issues within yourself that need to be healed. That's why you have this relationship pattern of trying to, you pretend like you don't know that it's an unspoken agreement when you get into these relationships with these, whether it's men or women, that you are doing everything for, you're pouring money into, you're financing and doing all these things for, but really you know it's an exchange for a substitute for an artificial type of love. And you know that going into the situation. Although you keep presenting it to your community and friends and family like it's a loving relationship that is mutually reciprocated, it is not. And you know it is not. And then when it ends like this, you go and, you know, try to manipulate everyone and become defensive to everyone of how much you've done for this person. And all this person wants to do is walk away from you energetically because their heart was never in it from the beginning. So Aquarius, I just say that to say you do need to heal. You have to heal because you do have codependent issues. You know, I sincerely hope that this message does help put you on your path. And don't feel bad, even if you repeat this pattern again, which most likely you will. You know, because it takes time. You know, I didn't heal from my codependent issues, you know, in one relationship. It took me years to even know that I was codependent. I didn't even know that about myself until I got older. A lot of times you haven't even heard these terms or words because you've been, you know, it's hard to see a situation or see yourself, you know, while you're in that situation or while you're in a younger, and I feel like this is an older person, you know, maybe in the 30s or 40s, you know, because you didn't come up as a page, you came up as a king and a queen, a king of wands reversed and a queen of wands, queen of cups reversed. Sometimes you know, it's just an unawareness. Nobody has brought it to your attention. You know something's wrong. You know there's a pattern there. You can feel yourself, why do I keep attracting these type of men? Why do I keep attracting these type of women? But you don't have any answers because you never sought therapy. You never even thought about it. I mean, I never thought about therapy when I was younger. You know, I was living my life. You know, so sometimes you might be guided by spirit to a reading like mine today, or anyone else's, or even just someone that can point you in the right direction. This could be the first time you could be hearing this. I don't know. But either way, it's time for you to heal. And if you don't start your healing right away, that is okay too. That is okay too. You know, even if you try to get this distorted masculine who also got issues, because this distorted masculine ain't innocent either. They knew what the expectation was for them too. Both of you were drawn to each other because of wounds. At least, even if you don't take action after hearing this, you have an awareness. And awareness is the first step. I am Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot.